Saturday, it's sunny with a high of -5. Currently, we're sitting at 4 degrees on this terrible weather day. It's really not nice out there, but the nice thing about today is we've got on the line with us Kurt Spruill out of Kingston. Good morning, Kurt.
Good morning, sir.
Glad to have you on the line with us today. What's the weather like in Kingston right now?
It is raining here.
So just as bad as it is here.
Yes.
And, of course, just to let everyone know, if they don't know who Kurt Spruill is, a number of local bands in the Perth area, especially going back to your high school years and afterwards. Maybe just give us a quick run of what happened for you in Perth before you headed to Kingston.
Yeah. When I was attending PDCI, I formed a band called Beautiful Inferno with my best friends Mike Brown and Andrew Title. Then we moved, after high school, we all moved to Kingston. And we continued with the band, and recently, actually, we started rehearsing again.
So it's come back full circle, kind of.
Yeah. We've only rehearsed once so far, but we're revisiting the songs we wrote when we were in high school, so that's been an interesting experience. And I'm not sure what our plans will be moving forward. We may do a couple of special events, maybe some live streaming events. But for now, we're having fun, enjoying each other's company, and been fun revisiting those old songs.
It must be interesting coming at them with such a completely different kind of viewpoint all these years later.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And there's certainly some room for improvement on some of those songs, so we'll be restructuring them a bit.
Always is, you know?
Yeah.
I wanted to mention, now that you've made your way to Kingston, beyond what you've been doing, getting back together with those guys, you've really, I think, collaboration is the word I see most in your kind of your social media posts and things. It seems like you're kind of genre defying at this point. You're just kind of searching all the time for new ideas, new people to work with. Yeah.
I've been utilizing a couple of sites, including Hit Record, which is a wonderful website that was founded by the actor and musician Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Okay.
So it's a website where creatives can meet and collaborate on film projects, art projects, music projects. And yeah, I've been utilizing that site, and I've recently met a really talented singer from Germany. And we collaborated on a song which we released on Halloween, and she's asked me to produce some of her stuff. So I've been working on one of her songs recently, just kind of restructuring it, cleaning up the tracks.
That's really cool that you can kind of collaborate with someone from across the, on the other side of the world through this website.
And through Instagram, I met a really talented metal singer from Italy. She lives in Italy, and we're working on a song currently as well.
Okay, and you were also part of the group Tiger Uppercut in Kingston. Is that still something that's...
Yeah, so shortly after the pandemic started, I was invited to join the band, which I really appreciated. They didn't ask me to audition, they just asked me to join the band. And I played with them for a while. We wrote some songs together. We recorded an EP, a 4-song EP in late 2020, then disbanded in early 2021. Then we shelved the recordings. We just sat on them for a while. Several months passed, and I suggested, well, why don't we hand over the stems to an engineer and have an engineer do a proper mix and master, then release the songs. And prior to joining the band, I've been friends with those guys for years. I've lived with some of them, played in previous bands with some of the members. They had asked me to film a music video for them, which I had no experience with. But they were satisfied with the quality that I was able to produce. So I've had a long relationship with those guys.
Has that been released then, that EP?
It has, yeah. It's available on Spotify.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's Tiger Uppercut?
Tiger Uppercut, that is correct.
Okay. Excellent. I did want to ask you, speaking of bands, and Kingston is such a music-heavy, city. There's always live music happening, and then the pandemic hits. You're part of this live music group of people. And how is that? Is that something that's kind of led you towards these collaborative projects online that you may have not focused on if you were, gigging?
Well, prior to the pandemic started, this became my focus.
Okay.
And performing's always been kind of a challenge for me. Sometimes I'm just not into it. So it's always been kind of difficult for me to perform. So prior to the pandemic, I kind of decided after my previous band, Sun Giant, had ended, that I wanted to mostly just focus on recording projects.
More comfortable in the studio.
Yeah.
More controlled.
Yeah. And I can explore a lot of different genres.
It's true.
I've worked with hip-hop artists, classically trained singers. get to explore all the genres that I enjoy. That, you know, when you're in a band, you know, it can be kind of singular, and I have more freedom now as just a recording artist.
Right, and you're able to access a larger community, as you've said.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
That's really cool. And I see here you've also you want to start doing this video series called Riff Bank.
Yes, yeah, it's a video series that I want to start, and I'll be just filming and recording riffs that I'm developing, and that could potentially lead to other collaborations. It could become like an interactive kind of project where I post a clip and someone else can share an idea for, like, say if I post a riff for a potential verse, someone could post a riff for a chorus, and we can develop a song that way.
That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah.
That's great. You've got your hand in so many things right now. I want to make sure that anyone who wants to kind of check your stuff out knows where to go. You said that Tiger Uppercut, the EP, can be found on Spotify. What else? Where else should people be looking for you?
Yes, so I have a Bandcamp page, Reverb Nation, Facebook, and Instagram, and they can search for Kurt Sproule Music, spelled Curtsproule.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Now, we've got a little collaboration we're going to set up here to give people a little taste of your music, Kurt. Before we do that, is there anything that you wanted to mention before we get into this tune?
Yes, certainly. So the song we're about to hear is the collaboration that I mentioned earlier, where I posted a song on Hit Record, and a singer from Germany discovered the song and recorded vocals for it. And we released this song on Halloween.
And
I actually wrote and recorded the song a few years ago and released it as an instrumental, but I was always curious how it would sound with a vocalist, so I uploaded it to Hit Record, and she discovered it. And, yeah, we're going to continue collaborating on other music together.
That's really cool. And it's I listened to the track. It's really interesting vocals. I really like it. We're going to have a taste of it. Kurt, I want to thank you so much for getting in touch with us today. And if anyone wants to grab a copy of this tune, where can they find that?
It is available on YouTube and Instagram currently. I haven't uploaded it to Spotify or anything yet.
And
once I release more songs for the TWINSOMNIA project, I intend to upload the entire EP to all my platforms.
And that's what this is under. It's called TWINSOMNIA.
TWINSOMNIA, that is correct.
Okay. Thank you so much for talking to us today, Kurt. I hope everyone gets a chance to check out what you've got online, and please get back in touch with us for future endeavors. We'd love to keep catching up and seeing what you're up to.
Will do. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Kurt. This is a song from Kurt Sproule under the banner TWINSOMNIA. Only Some of Us Know How to Fly on Lake 88.1. We've been talking to Kurt Sproule, Curtsproule. Look him up online.